Tucker Eats here, and today we're diving into the fiery flavours of southern Thailand. We're on a mission to uncover the very best food that this region has to offer. There will be Malaysian vibes, there will be Chinese influences, and hopefully there might even be some Thai food thrown in the mix too. So get ready, buckle up, and bring your taste buds, because we're going in. It's a tale of three cities, starting at Hat Yai and then north to Nakhon Si Thammarat, then finally to Surat Thani. Sticky rice, please. All right, here in Hat Yai, and I don't need to say anything, do I? You already know. Have a look. It's got a whole bunch of fried echallots on the side, sticky rice, and then this chili sauce here. So Hat Yai fried chicken is famous all Thailand over, and you can see why, but we're in Hat Yai and this is the original. Crispy and flavorful, nice and juicy, straight out of the deep fryer, and they're just working there, they're just churning this out all day. That is sweet chili sauce. Have a look at that, sweet chili sauce, shallots, nice and golden. There's a light spice blend in that as well, so it's been marinated before it's been deep fried. And another thing I read online is that they get chickens that are not so fat down here. And so the skin is particularly crispy because it doesn't have that fat content. It's got to be close to perfect fried chicken. If you think about it, in Korea you've got Korean fried chicken, Japan you've got karaage, in Vietnam you've got fried chicken Maryland, Taiwan you've got the hot star stuff, and here, Thailand, you've got Hat Yai fried chicken. And this might even be better than all of those. At this place they do a biryani as well. Kind of curious about the biryani. I'm back. Can I try the biryani? Yeah, just one, yeah. Chicken, yeah. Yeah, yellow chicken and the rice.
Chicken breast and chicken thigh.
Just chicken thigh. How much is that?
50 baht.
50 baht, okay. Cup, cup, cup. So I couldn't help myself. The fried chicken was so good that I was so curious about their biryani. This town really does have a strong Muslim influence. It's very close to Malaysia, and you see there's a whole bunch of Malay restaurants. And here you can see it in the biryani. Real nice curry blend in there. Reminds me very much of a Malaysian biryani. And then the chicken cooked in the rice. So as you can see the turmeric in there, and there's definitely a curry spice blend. The authentic flavors of Malaysia right here in Hat Yai, southern Thailand. All right, let's see what else they've got. Sawadee krap. Can I get nam tao? Can I get this?
Ngadam.
With yeah. Palm sugar? And black sesame, yeah? Black sesame soy. I think so. Here we are in Hat Yai at night time, and I found nam tao from this place just here. Looks really cool, and what it is, it's a soy milk. This one has black sesame, and it's got a whole bunch of different things in there. So there's lotus seed and sago, there's pumpkin, there's the different jellies, there's the coconut jelly, sweet potato, and some various things that I have no idea about. So I'm pretty excited about this, and it's very hot as well. So in terms of a drink, it's got real bubble tea vibes, but of course it's hot, and you're sucking up all of the different things at the bottom. It's nice and hot and warming, and it's not sweet at all. It's just like a mild soy flavor with the black sesame. And every time you suck in, you just get a different mouthful of various things. So I'm pulling up all those jellies. Yum, like that coconut jelly. So we've got grass jelly in there as well. And here we go, that's what I was looking for. It's pumpkin. So really yum, warming, kind of hearty drink. Really nice.
You want curry, you want meat?
Curry?
Curry chicken, curry beef, curry... I have chicken, I have beef, I have goat.
Maybe chicken? Yeah. One curry chicken. Thank you. So breakfast in Hat Yai and Roticanai. So more Malaysian inspired food. But this place is really interesting because they also do bao. And so this whole place is halal, so I'm sure whatever is in there, it's not pork. Look at this, nice and soft and buttery. With the curry sauce on the side. Oh, that is spicy. That is like a Malaysian curry, but I've never had a Malaysian curry so spicy before. This roti is just nice and fresh and soft and flaky. Oh, yum. Look at that. Wow, that is good. That Malaysian curry is divine. So a real fiery Malaysian curry. Lots of flavors going on there, but really delicate as well, but then super, lots of chili. I feel like the further south you go towards Kuala Lumpur, maybe the more mild this gets. As you head north to Thailand, maybe everything fires up a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Now, halal bao. Let's have a go. real flavor in this. Sweetness in the pastry of the bao, and then this meat mixture. It's got spring onions in there. It's really rich and sweet. Sweet, spicy dipping sauce. Sawadee krap. Is this chicken?
Ayam.
Ayam. Yeah. Thank you. I had to just confirm. Ayam. Yes, so it is chicken. They didn't even register at the time, but she said ayam, which is of course Bahasa, so Bahasa Malaya, and not Thai, because if she said it in Thai, she'd say gai. So there you go. It didn't even register because, you know, I'm so used to Indonesian Bahasa words that it just seemed right at the time. But yeah, so isn't that interesting? And finally, to finish off breakfast, I'm rolling the dice with the straight ice. Wow, sweet and strong and milky. That's good. Now, when I say rolling the dice with the street ice, it's because it's crushed. If I see whole ice, then we're pretty safe. But when it's been crushed, I can't tell how it was formed. What else am I supposed to do? Not have coffee? Come on. All right, so I just found on the side of the road, it's this grilled chicken over charcoal, and it's marinated. Now, I'm very familiar with this, I believe, at S&T Cafe in Perth. So, gaiyang dang, let's try it. That is a sweet, almost honey-like sweetness to that, and it's just super marinated, then cooked over the charcoal. Awesome. And you can see it's got that red glazy marinade. Now, it's a bunch of different things. There's red curry paste, palm sugar, soy sauce, fish sauce, and honey. So this dipping sauce, it's vinegary, spicy as hell, and absolutely delicious. So here in Nakhon Si Thammarat, and I found this amazing Southern Thai restaurant full of locals. They've got shadow puppetry over in the corner. Got 4 dishes, all Southern Thai dishes. So starting with the fish soup, it's gang som pla. It's like a yellow turmeric-y infused soup with fish, and it's supposed to be very sour. So let's try it. Spicy, strong turmeric sour. We got these sour green peas in here, and we got heaps of sea bass. Flavor explosion in my mouth. There is a lot going on. Super sour, super spicy, super delicious. That dish is not for the faint-hearted. All right, what's next? So I've got this beef curry with pea eggplants. So the pea eggplants, let me show you. They look like that. These tiny Thai eggplants and a little shot of bitter eggplant. Now this curry is beef. It's in this dark green sauce. So I'm calling it a green curry. It's not like normal Thai green curry, you know, it's really deep and rich and dark. Apart from the blended curry mix, I see a lot of kaffir, a lot of pea eggplants, and then a lot of this beef as well. And the curry sauce, wow, that is a deep, strong curry flavor. That is so spicy. This Southern Thai food, it really packs a punch. The beef is so tender. There's bitterness in there in the eggplant. And there is just this heat from that curry. That is a remarkable, remarkable dish. Absolutely love it. But also not for the faint-hearted. It's like imagine a green curry and you're taking everything up to 10, especially the heat. Amazing. All right, next up, we've got this dish, and you're gonna have to excuse my translation because I do not know what it's called. Whenever I see the translation, it's always just written in English describing the different things. And it does have stink bean, it has basil, it has prawns, string beans, chili of course, and in like a green sauce. Once again, so much flavor, strong pepper vibe. Really delicious. There's a great southern Thai restaurant in Bangkok called Ban Ice, and I've had this there before as well. Another amazing, amazing dish. Spicy as hell again, like these are so spicy. And finally, I'm gonna hit the Kwa Kling, which is a pork dish. It's like a pork mince dish. Got plenty going on there. So massive turmeric and ginger hit there, and whole grain peppercorns. Super, super spicy once again. Let's try again. Really spicy, rich, yellow curry vibes. My mouth is on fire. And when your mouth's on fire, you get sides of these at every good Thai restaurant. Very soothing. They also give you a whole eggplant. Look at that. So in terms of southern Thai, like we're hitting really strong flavor profile here. This is really fiery and vibrant, delicious, but definitely not for the faint-hearted. Wow, this spicy southern food is really testing Tucker Eats to his limit. It's a lot. So here on my last day in Nakhon Si Thammarat and just stopping in for breakfast before I depart. This place is so cool, and it's like a Malaysian place or very much a Muslim place, but they got khao ton, which for me, this is congee with chicken, shallots, ginger, spring onions, some pickled veg in there, some cabbage, and I'm gonna mix all that together. Khao yum. Cup kum cup.
Rice.
This is called mixed rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Curry.
Spicy mixed.
Yeah.
More on that later. So back to the congee. Yeah, have a look at that. That is a seriously good congee. It's got chicken stock in there, makes that soup really delectable, and the ginger really shines through. That is actually really, really good congee. I'm very pleased with that. Gonna add a little bit of soy sauce. Well, I think that might have been ketchup manis. Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't expecting ketchup manis here because I'm in Thailand, right? Awesome. Awesome breakfast. And, you know, so interesting because it's a Muslim place. We're getting murtabak as well. We've got on the side, we've got Malaysian iced tea. And I'm eating congee, which I just associate with China. Oh,
Oh,
murtabak.
yeah. Honey,
Thank you so much.
you want pepper?
Pepper. Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Cup. Okay, a little bit of pepper. Pepper's here. So next on my breakfast odyssey, khao yam. So this is really interesting. Now this has all been mixed together. Often when you see it, it's prior to it being mixed. And you know, I Googled this and it came up as nasi kanabu, which is really interesting because that's of course a Malaysian dish, but I think of khao yam as a southern Thai dish. So looks like there's some real crossover there. There's a whole bunch of kaffir lime leaf chopped finely, lemongrass, runner beans, chili, and then a yellow curry mix. So plenty going on in there. That looks absolutely divine. So good and fresh and herbal, spicy as well. Wow, so much flavor. And as always, really packs a punch. They don't muck around with the chili down here, they really don't. Khao yam, khao tom, and now murtabak. Where else in the world can you enjoy all of this in one restaurant? So let's try. Chicken murtabak, there's egg in there, there's like a curry sauce, spring onions, and that crispy roti on the outside. Really awesome. I'm gonna try some with this pickled relish. Let's try. And then I just ordered a tea. I was not expecting this. And guess what? That is Malaysian iced tea all over. So a great confluence of cultures here. And out the front, they're also doing dim sum. So Go figure. It's crazy. I love it. Awesome. Goodbye. I'm here in Surat Thani at the local markets, and I've got myself some khanom jane, which is the fermented rice noodle, just like that, and then you can choose your sauce. And they give you a heap of other stuff. So this comes with chicken, pork blood, and daikon, a massive piece of daikon. And then the sauce is looks like a light green curry. I'm not sure about flavor yet. And then on the side, you've got eggplant, you've got green pepper, runner beans, and then all of these things. I think this is papaya. Looks like a papaya. Not sure. Let's add some. So I've already added a bunch of stuff, a bunch of herbs, a bunch of this stuff, and so I've got a delicious looking plate. Now this is ubiquitous in southern Thailand, and Thai got stuck into it, I think. Everywhere it says fermented rice noodle, but I really don't taste it. I don't taste the fermentation in there. So lightly fermented, not too sure. Anyway, let's have a go of this sauce. That is fiery green chili hit. I imagine like a green curry, but without the coconut juice. Really super fiery. So let's try it with just the raw eggplant on the side. So slightly bitter. It's so interesting they just eat this raw eggplant as they are, uncooked. So I've gone for some chicken and some papaya. I'm starting to see why it's so popular down here, because you choose your flavor, you know, they've got about 5 or 6 different broths going on. So you choose what you want, and apart from that, everything else is the same, and it's delicious and it's cheap as well. This pork blood is nice and red. Quite rich actually. And daikon. So on the table, you've got so many options, so many herbs, so many vegetables, raw cooked, pickled, and then in the pots as well, you've got about 5 or 6 or 7 different choices to start with. So everyone starts with the base noodles, and apart from that, just choose your own adventure. So still in Surat Thani, and I just walked past this restaurant and it just looks so good and very Chinese, but Chinese Thai. Actually, a lot of these dishes, like the 3 dishes I have here, I don't have a clue what they are, I'm not gonna lie. Chinese Thai fusion vibe, I feel. And Surat Thani is famous for its Chinese immigrants who are coming since the 7th century. So they've had Chinese heritage for such a long time. And just over the road from here is a Hokkien temple. So yeah, big Chinese community, and these flavors that have been evolving for centuries. Awesome Chinese restaurant. They got a wok master out the front, and all this food is on display, and I just picked randomly. Got a soup, we've got these pork balls, and then we've got this fish in a dark red sauce. So let's start with these pork balls. Really strong garlicky vibes in there, and that deep fried goodness, nice and crispy. Easy to eat, definitely like a Thai flavor, but not a strong flavor. Next, so this is fish with what looks like a red curry, but I haven't tried it yet. Super spicy, super complex, lots going on there. Seriously deep fried fish, and it just lathered in that curry sauce. Awesome dish, lots of flavor. So So it's a punchy Thai dish, but not super fiery like these southern Thai curries. So much flavor, so delicious, that dish. And then finally, I've got this greens soup. Just looks like a boring greens dish. Are you a boring green dish? Oh, yum. Something about that soup that makes this really delicious. It's warming and herbal, so nice. So it's got cabbage and then it's got some Asian greens. It's really simple and light, garlicky, but the broth has a depth to it as well. Oh yeah, that's good. So I had to come here because the Chinese have such a big historical influence in this part of the world. The food that they brought with them has kind of evolved and it's become its own thing. So it's like a southern Thai Chinese kind of food, and I guess that's what you see on display in front of you. I don't know too much about it. Good flavors going on, more subtle and pared back than the South Thai food, and that can be a good thing because sometimes you need a break because that food is not mucking around. So that was my Southern Thailand food adventure, and time to say goodbye from Surat Thani and these awesome night markets. This town's a little bit more touristy than the other places because it does service the 3 islands of Koh Samui, Koh Phangan and Koh Tao. Really cool vibe actually. So I've enjoyed all of the 3 cities that I've been to. Where have I been? Can I name them? So Hat Yai with its real Malaysian influence, and then Nakhon Si Thammarat, and then finally here Surat Thani. There's another few really cool cities down here on the other side. There's Ranong, there's Trang, and Krabi. Krabi, the famous one for tourists. And all 3 of those are really cool cities too. I've explored them, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So yeah, the food was great. Every day I was eating so well, but spicy. And the one that really got me was the restaurant in Nakhon. The food there was just absolutely burning my face off. So I really struggled, but great flavors. The kuah kling especially, I remember, Jesus. So that's it, Southern Thailand food adventure finished. And tomorrow I'm straight to the airport and straight to Chiang Mai, where, would you guess, my Northern Thailand food adventure begins. What a life. See you guys. And then the chicken cooked in the rice. Oh. Whoops. I'm gonna edit that bit out. Wow.